But since I had to rotate everything and I couldn't do that in my head, I had to write it out and then turn it so that it was giving me the right directions.
Dude, what the worst part about this is?
What?
This picture is not of anything that makes any sense. Nothing about this picture is a thing. Except for the water.
Yeah.
The rest of it is like... So this pearl is being overtaken by this mollusk that is also on fire.
Sure.
What is happening? This is a great picture of absolutely nothing. You ever seen Zardoz?
Mm-mm.
You should watch Zardoz sometime. I think that your sensibilities will fit very well with Zardoz.
Is it about a pearl that's being overtaken by a mollusk?
It is about a gun. It is about a giant stone head that vomits guns.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that is literally what Zardoz is about. Zardoz is a giant stone head that vomits guns. Also, Sean Connery is there, and he has no shirt on most of the movie, and he rides a horse.
Okay. I can get down with that.
It's a pretty great movie.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's really good.
Peaceful sound. This is the last sound that I'll hear. People's souls are masses of sound. So many sounds are echoing.
People's souls are masses of sound.
I can't hear. The day of the end nears. I have no memories, no. But that good. Sound returned to me for a moment. Father Hugh Ayako, goodbye.
Great.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
God, this is like a welcome, like after doing that puzzle, it's like this game seems so much better. It's like, oh my god, we're actually playing an easy thing now. It's like,
We're playing a game, not
Yeah.
a puzzle.
puzzles are games.
Puzzle game. Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yeah.
So,
Jeez, remember that phase that Pokemon went through as a brand where they put out all of the non-GBA Pokemon games that you didn't want? You're like, where are they gonna make a Pokemon style Pokemon game that is outside of a handheld platform? And they never did it for the
here you
longest.
go with Hey You Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pokemon Coliseum that has nothing other than
Yeah,
battles.
in Pokemon Coliseum, it's like, this is good, but and then Pokemon Snap, and it's like, why don't you guys just put a Pokemon game on the N64 that is fully 3D? Have they done that yet?
No.
They
Well,
still haven't.
Okay.
They had the GameCube game that sucked.
No, I'm not talking about that. It's not on a console, but the 3DS Pokemon games are
It's 3D.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, isn't it still overhead tile-based isometric, essentially? Or is it like three-dimensional navigation of a three-dimensional world?
I think it's 3D because I remember there's like one of the things like they did a remake of the Game Boy Advance Pokemon game on the 3DS. And, like one of the things was like when you use fly with your Pokemon, you can actually like fly around the world on them. It wasn't like pick this area in the menu.
Yeah, but it still wasn't like... I'm talking about like, Ni no Kuni type deal.
I don't know. I haven't played a Pokemon game like
Mm.
more than like 5 minutes since
Yeah.
like the Game Boy Color one. So
Yeah, I just wish they would come out with the Pokemon game that for me. The one for me.
one for you.
Yeah.
See, the funny thing was I actually liked Pokemon Snap. It was just the fact that you beat the game in like 20 minutes and then there's nothing left for it. It's like,
I thought Pokemon Snap was cool.
yeah,
but-
I thought it was cool. It was just way too short. So it's like
Also, it wasn't the Pokemon that I was waiting for.
yeah.
Of like, this is Pokemon in 3 dimensions on the N64.
Well, my problem was like I rented the game and then I had the game beaten like the same afternoon I rented it, and that's like, well, I have 3 days left. And
You think that's bad? My dad would buy me like one game every like 6 months to a year. The game that I chose once for him to buy me was Pokemon Snap because I was obsessed with Pokemon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
So I played that game over and over again for 6 months straight and unlocked all the secrets and yeah. I guess I'll just play through this again. Like,
I mean, it's an alright game. It just didn't have enough content in it.
I love games where you can summon stuff.
Yeah. Like Summoner
Awesome.
for the PS2.
Hmm? Yeah.
Summoner for the PS2.
People hate that game.
I hate that game because
Huh?
I hate that game because it's like kind of clunky.
It was clunky, but I liked it because you could summon shit, and that's another one of my triggers with games is like, as no matter how bad a game is, if I can summon creatures in it
I just
to
remember
fight for me.
Yeah, I just remember that game being terrible, and then like there's like a part like this is the only thing I remember of that game anymore is there's like a part where I was like out on the field and these enemies were just like super powerful and like there was like no way I could kill them. So what I kept doing was I just like summon an enemy, or, like summon my like thing. It'd be like run and like you just like beeline towards the enemy like at Mach 5.
Yeah.
And then get itself killed, and then like I just resummon it. And I just kept doing that for like a half hour until it finally killed that enemy I was trying to kill.
The funny thing about Summoner
Yeah.
is for half of that game, the most powerful thing that you have at your disposal is not your summoned creatures, but rather the fireball spell.
Yeah.
That's the secret of that game: is level your fireball spell all the way up, and its damage will outscale the enemies for half of the game, so long as you don't level up too high, because the enemies are scaled towards your level. So if you level only your fireball skill up and then don't allow yourself to level further after that, you can get through half the game just chucking fireballs at everything, and it kills them at all.
I really don't remember a single thing about that game. I just remember it was like it came out really early on in the PS2's lifespan, and so it was like the only RPG at the time. And so I was like, oh cool, an RPG for the PS2, let me play that. And then I'm like, this is not as good as those PS1 RPGs I've been playing for like the last 6 months.
One of the things about that game is also that it is one of those games where you think it's over, and then it opens up and there's a whole new continent, and you have another 40 hours of gameplay,
Yeah, see,
like halfway through.
I played that on Mental, and I think I only got to like the first area pretty much. I just kind of gave up after that. I was like,
It has a really good story too.
it probably
Like, it
does.
has one of the
Never
greatest
got
stories, like RPG wise.
there. Uh-huh.
I think it's one of the most well written RPGs of that era. Is Summoner. Just the gameplay was not great.
Yeah, I just didn't have fun doing that. She's kind of jumping to her death. There she goes.
Like, I don't know if you remember the opening.
I remember
The guy who shows you how to be a summoner.
I played that game.
That Yago guy.
I played that game back in like 2000.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the last time I ever played it.
They do really good job of making
I'm gonna
you.
fish her off. Ugh. Bye.
It's all your fault. She's dead now.
It is.
They do a really good job of giving you like this fatherly like mentor figure, like this is how you summon stuff, and he seems like this really nice Deckard Cain-esque like old man who's there to help you. And then he heel turns halfway through the game, and it comes out of nowhere, and it's genuinely surprising that he's been like using you the whole time. Like, it's actually really good.
I'm so sorry. I am dying for you. It is my body's fault because
It's my body's fault that I'm dying. Stupid body.
Stupid body. I'm so incredibly frustrated at this game right now. Why does my possessed rampage have to hurt everyone? At that time I was unconscious. What was I doing? What happened? Everything was black to me. It hurt me. But because I had you, I was able to endure this pain. But because of limited eyes and no memories of you, the only ones I can help are flickering.
We need to take a moment to appreciate the fact that this woman is called Suicide Woman.
Suicidal.
That is what she was born to do. That's who she
Born
is.
To jump off this building.
She is
We're gonna-
Suicide Woman.
Yes, it's true. Already being lost from my memory, there is no way to endure this pain. If the only memories of this illness are of pain, how much of sight is mine? Is it possible to save? Our daughter is like me. She suffers just like I do, and tastes the same pain of loss. Shigeto, please protect our daughter. I'm assuming this is Misaki's mom. The moon is growing brighter. Shigeto, Sakia, you, go. No, I guess it's not.
You,
I'm truly sorry. The moonlight will guide me as I get
Soldier Boy.
So, I'm not sure how I got up on this roof because I wasn't here like 2 seconds ago.
What?
These shirts are too
So heavy.
They weigh 50
So
pounds.
heavy. I'm just a tiny Japanese girl. I can't possibly push shit out of the way.
Watch as I slowly stroll over to this other side of the building. Like you were right, it is on the bench, but you kind of there it is.
So my friend Andrew and I Skyped to this afternoon before I went over to my grandpa's house.
Right.
And so before we Skype, he's like texting me over Facebook and he's asking me, how's your day going? I'm like, I just spend most of the morning working on my side project. Did some coding. Then I've worked on some math, and now I'm coding. Now I'm studying for my comp sci class. And he's like, oh, so being a rock star as usual. And if you know Andrew, he's the kind of person who's like never sarcastic. He's like very genuine. So when he says that, he literally thinks that the definition of being a rock star is doing a bunch of programming. And I'm like, Andrew, I love you, the value that you put on things. Because you probably wouldn't be impressed if I said, playing the guitar, really practicing getting these power chords down all morning. You wouldn't say that. You ever thought about getting back into programming? No?
I mean, I can do basic programs, but, well, actually, I probably can't anymore, because I really, I remember, a few years ago, I forget what it was for, but I was, I need to, mass calculate something, so I wrote up a program for it, but it took me a while to do it. It was something that was super easy to do, so it's I don't even remember how to do this anymore.
It's like riding a bike. I feel like. It's like you don't forget math, you just kind of forget it, I feel like it's the same way with programming. It's like, yeah, I forgot all this, but once I start doing it again, it all starts to come back to you. It's just like kind of, you might forget temporarily how to do something weird in math, a square root. But you don't forget, you just need to think about it for a couple minutes, and then you're like, oh, it's all coming back to me. That is fucked. What is that? But that's okay. That was looking into the eye of madness of the computer's trying to draw this texture, but doesn't quite know where to draw it.
Oh, there it is.
So it's just I'm gonna draw it. No, I hate this.
No, that's what I just picked up. It was a thing that was hey, now you can hear when there's dolls nearby.
No, I hate these things.
So I heard it, and I'm I need to take a picture of it.
This is so creepy.
I can't get it.
Good. Perfect.
I can't go down any further.
Great. I'm glad.
I'm not fussed about that. I forget if it glows. Maybe it doesn't. Let's just try to take a picture. No, but it didn't count. This pole is in my way. Bad camera. Oh.
They put it there on purpose. You know they did.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I guess I needed that because it was showing me something. Or no, I guess it didn't.
They put that pole there on purpose. You know that they did to make that more annoying. They're like, yeah, we'll really fuck. It's like they design aspects of this game specifically to piss you off.
Yes. They're doing a very good job right now.
Yeah. How long have we been on this roof? A year now?
Yes.
I'm never going to bed.
Nope. You're not.
It's gonna be awake forever.
There's the door. Where's the door? So we still got another chapter to do.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Yeah, also at the same time, it's pretty awesome.
Oh.
Fuck.
I heard you. Where are you at? Is that it?
There's something underneath that board. Is that another doll? Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, I hate these things. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight of Skullgirls. Forget the fighting game Skullgirl. She's the real Skullgirl.
I still don't know what the dolls are even for, though, to be perfectly honest. So the curse of the doll is broken, but I don't really know what the doll is actually cursing.
The creepy thing is that's gonna turn out that there's actually no dolls to take pictures of in this game. We're just slowly have been driven mad by playing through the series so much.
Yeah.
We manifested these dolls in our head, and when we take pictures of all of them, we're just gonna go completely insane
Probably.
and murder each other.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Well, it won't be a plan. It'll just be what happens. We'll both be crazy,
Oh, okay.
and we'll like stab each other or something.
Okay.
That's the secret to this game.
Okay.
That's why nobody's actually played through this entire series before. Is if you try, you kill yourself or your friend.
Okay. Checks out.
I'm just trying to get in the Halloween spirit of things.
Yeah.
How many dolls do we have now?
Like 4. I know where there's another one because I didn't pick it up earlier, and I saw it when I was looking up how to do that puzzle.
Did you ever
No.
see that Sonic creepypasta thing?
Probably.
Where it's like the Sonic cart that's haunted, and when you play it, it turns into like evil Sonic world, and you're getting chased by an evil Sonic, and then
That's like a pretty common thing.
it is. I just know that people mass produce like actual carts of this ROM hack, and
That's
like
like-
mailed them to random people,
Uh,
and then random people got it, and like, what the fuck is this unlabeled Genesis cart? And some of the people who got them put them in their Genesis, and they're like, "This is fucked. Who mailed this to me?" It's pretty good. Can you imagine getting that in the mail? Just some
The best.
unlabeled cart, and then it turns out to
I'd
be
play
the
it.
Sonic creepypasta.
I'd play it.
Well, you play it, and then you'd be fucking like. As soon as the title screen turned into like bloody, bleeding Sonic's eyes, like.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on YouTube, something about that.
I wish something like that would happen to me.
Yeah.
I just get something
Random-
fucking creepy in the mail like
Random
that.
creepy severed head, like in your mailbox.
Not a creepy severed head, but like a mysterious cart. That would be so cool to get like a mysterious cart that turned out to be haunted.
The one I know most about is like the Majora's Mask cart. The
Oh.
Zelda.
What is
It's
that?
like been drowned. I don't know, it's like about some kid that like drowned or whatever, and then like there's like this like weird like screenshot creepypasta that goes along with it with like some creep, like someone like once again someone like hacked the ROM to like make it all like make this like creepy looking link just pop up behind you all the time.
Oh.
It's like
And it's supposed to be the spirit of a kid who drowned.
yeah,
Oh. He drowned while playing Legend of Zelda?
sure, why not? He was playing it, you know, while on the pool, and then he forgot to come out for air.
And then he got electrocuted because he was in a pool
Sure.
with electronics.
I don't remember the story. I just remember,
Yeah.
I just remember like the screenshots. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
I actually, that's kind of one of my, like, my guilty secret pleasure things is, like, I like to read creepypasta, even though I know they're mostly stupid.
Yeah, I think the guy that's in our stream just posted like a link to either your thing or my thing,
I love it.
so you might look at it.
I
Without-
didn't even know that there was a guy in our stream. It's great.
Yeah, there's like 2 of them,
There's 2 of them. Welcome to the stream,
Or-
2 guys.
or one guy and one bot, one of the 2. I'm not really
Welcome
sure.
to the stream, 1 guy and 1 bot.
There's one of
Get out
them,
of my stream, bot.
there's one of them posted like another like advertisement thing, but I don't know.
I need to do my job.
Maybe.
There's I almost called him Melandrea. I can say it because he's not here and it won't give him pleasure.
But he'll watch the highlights and then he'll giggle to himself.
So you're gonna highlight me saying Melandrea, 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 Melandrea?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I
That's
should
great.
probably push buttons. It was yesterday. I felt as if a mass of black insects were slowly crawling around beneath my skin. It was agony. Unbearable, but then I saw the moon. Pain melted away, and I reached up into the moonlight, trying to let it touch every part of me.
Alright.
I was one I was on the rooftop, on the verge of climbing over the handrail. Had I gone one step further, I would have died.
How do I see chat history?
Oh, you can't. If it's not there, then you're out of luck.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, if whoever posted that creepypasta thing, post that again if you get the chance. Now I'm in the chat.
Yeah.
I love them. I love creepypastas. Now I'm gonna spend all night looking at them.
Yes. At the time, though, I felt only curiosity and relief, no fear at all. On the evening of a full moon, it feels like I can do anything, even if it hurts the person I love. I can choose to live or die, if everything is permitted. What is that, like?
What?
The assassin thing. Something, everything is permitted. I don't know.
Oh, nothing is true, everything is permitted
Yeah.
It is actually attributed to Assassin's Creed, but it's something that a philosopher said in like the 15th century, like everything else in the video game was copied from.
Yes. Even if the person I love, I can choose to live or die, everything's permitted under the moonlight. Yeah. Everything is accepted the following day. At those times, that's how I feel. That is why I don't want to be allowed to go outside on the night of the full moon. I don't want to be drawn into it, start to lose my sanity again. Can't look at the sea when the moon is out. I can't visit the roof. I can't try to touch or reach out to the moon. All that I know is 3 people have already thrown themselves from the roof on the night of the full moon. Will I end up following them to the abyss? Judging by the fact that everyone's a ghost in here, probably. Anyways, there was another, like, screechy noise, so that means there's another doll thing. Oh, there it is. I found it. Gotta reach down. There we go. Ooh.
Ugh. Hate her.
Your best friend.
Yeah. Might as well be.
Might as well. Director leading Misaki. Let's figure out where he's leading me. Come on, director, let's go. Dial. And he's gone. I missed him that time, I think. Oh, sure. I missed him. How did I get all the way over here? This is like the other side of the building. So. Whatever. Gotcha. Director, go right to doctor's office. I should probably go save over here. Wouldn't want to die and have to redo everything again. Even though I'm pretty sure I have a stone there, so.
If you die, I will kill you.
Okay.
I'm reading this creepypasta. This Zelda one's super long.
Yeah.
It's like 12 paragraphs.
Does that have pictures?
No, not yet. I'm trying to get to the pictures.
I think the YouTube version of it's better because it like has creepy music going. Which is how creepypastas usually work, I guess.
What? Having creepy music and then...
Like someone reading.
Oh. I can't stand people reading to me.
So
there was one that was really creepy that was called Jeremy. It was just called Jeremy or something. It's about a kid whose face got burned with acid and he turned into an evil fucking murderer. And I don't know. It was like really just disturbing because it wasn't... It was just one of those ones where it was just text. And then music behind it. And the music was just really unsettling.
So what you're saying is you hate it every time I like find a book on the ground in this game and start reading it out loud.
No, because I mean I can read faster than you read. I read it faster than you say it.
But then you just tune me out.
So I just tune you out.
Okay.
by the time you started reading, I'm usually all the way. I read really fast. So by the time you started reading, I'm usually done reading the entire thing.
Yeah, no, between the bad grammar and just me not being good at reading out loud.
No, I just read super fast. Like, I can read a paragraph in like 10 seconds.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of a slow reader. Oh. They want me to take a picture or something. It's this thing. No. It is this thing. By this thing, I mean the thing right to the side of it, because apparently that didn't count. Okay. Oh, I have to take a picture of the wall. Cool. Cool picture. That is a picture of eyes peering through the window. Good to know.
Great.
Good to know. Okay. Oh, can't go that way this time. Oh, there's an item. Several items, actually. Such as Masaki Aso's chart. Age 7. Lunacid syndrome is still present to an extent. The patient has been showing signs of recovery, but due to a predisposition of being a spirit medium, the medical treatment is more difficult than expected. It's been decided to completely restrict Masaki's contact with the isolation ward patient. Refraining from letting the two encounter each other will prevent further deterioration. It is urgent that we decide on further course of treatment. Okay. What's this thing over here? Pistol. Oh, and a mask. No, I lied. Push the button to open that door, even though it's already been solved twice. I didn't actually have to solve it, I just had to push the button apparently.
Just press the solve button.
I had to push the button that like opens the door.
Oh.
Even though it was that square puzzle thing.
Oh,
With
Jesus.
the square numbers. The one that we did by accident because we were like Sudoku and then it worked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was constructed in a very similar way to Sudoku, so just playing it like Sudoku would inevitably solve it eventually.
Can I take a picture of you? Ah!
Oh, hi.
You came out of nowhere. I'm gonna do the wall. Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Single ghosts are rarely difficult in this game.
Yeah. Please stop spamming that thing. I don't want.
Is this a bot? I'm assuming it is.
Can you time him out?
What's that?
You just time him out without banning him.
Oh, okay.
If he spams it again after that, then do something.
Why don't you put in a banner for me and my shit? If he's not a bot, then he is doing something bad. He should still be blocked. But I timed him out.
Okay. Question: do I want to raise that or not? I kind of do because it's taking forever to charge up. But I don't know if I'm going to use Ruka some more than her, and then I might want to just save it for her.
Well,
If I get her for another chapter after this, then I'll give her an upgrade. I want the thing on the ground. I don't want the thing on the death gate. Because I have no choice. Okay. Another chart for me. Week has passed since failed ceremony passage. By giving as little external stimulus as possible, the conditions of the candidate have stabilized. As a result, the moonlight pouring in from above. However, Saky's condition is extremely unstable, like something connected by only a strand of thin skin. That's a weird analogy, but okay. Anything could cause the condition to suddenly change. A small shock might cause a mental breakdown. She's likely to bloom. I don't know what will cause it. Sound, smells, words, phrases of the moon. So many things I don't know about yet. However, the memories from before the ceremony passage and the ceremony itself have a high probability of causing an instability. Additional notes. During the observation, there is time she will repeatedly pat her cheeks. Noted as a former habit also, so her memory may not be totally erased. Hi. Joel came back. Let's go.
let's go on.
Okay, it's zero lens. That's what I was waiting to upgrade. Finally have it. Cool. Actually a better lens to upgrade, but we're gonna assume that's the one I was waiting for. Over here. Passage is caved in, so we're undergoing that. Oh, there it goes. We're walking inside. Because everyone else got led down to this passageway, so she
Oh my god.
Okay.
Was there a guy behind you? What the fuck?
I think it came through this doorway.
That was fucking creepy.
Yeah. Rika was led down here last time I used her too, so she's the only one that hasn't been down here, so that's probably why they're sending me this way. Over here.
I think think I figured out what it is about this game that seems off. The character doesn't act scared.
Yeah.
When scary things happen, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like that's kind of weird to me. That's part of the weird thing about this game.
Yeah. The first and second game definitely had that down a lot better. Like the character was definitely fearful.
Like, she doesn't even walk like she's scared. She just kind of walks like she's walking through the park.
Yeah, that's true.
Ugh.
The Zero Lens took out one of them for me, so that helped out quite a bit. Oh, where's it? There it is. Okay, some film that's not going to be used for quite a while, if ever. So I'm like 3/4 of the way through the game, and I still haven't had to go off the film that they get me for free. Let's see. To become the perfect vessel, one must be purified within the birth chamber. To be purified is to have confidence that the spirit shall return to the body. Training within the birth chamber means to forget oneself, to be at one, at peace. To be pure is to understand the shape of the soul. Spirit of the dead must never return and leave behind the empty shell of the body. When the empty soul returns to the living body must bloom. Moonlight is the river of the spirits of the dead. Moon reflection well fills with light and is a reservoir to accommodate spirits within. The empty bodies have lost their selves. They shall bathe in the moonlight of the well. Those who have lost their selves will never again return. Cool. I'm glad. Soda. Orange soda. You left your soul. Sakia, are you who I left here? Are you dead now, Misaki? Am I never going to use you again? Like, all those upgrades I used just now are probably useless? Is that what the deal is? Oh, no, we're still using it. I can't return. Okay, well, what do they mean, like half a second ago?
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
No. Come back. I'm stuck on a thing.
gods.
Girl going somewhere. So descriptive.
It's true. She is going somewhere. Of course, then again, we're all kind of going somewhere.
Ano Basho. That disappearing girl. Also, I can't run in this area. I have to walk slowly.
Great.
This looks like a final boss room.
Oh, we're done with the game after this.
Yeah, I wish. Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't fight in the final boss here.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fight in this room.
Yeah. That young ninja.
This is not one of those masks from the earlier games that have any spikes in the eyes. That was fun.
Yikes.
That's definitely that girl that's been chasing us around. Like, control me on the head.
She's not the standing black woman, right?
Lithium. You did me. Let me just confirm that I do have a stone mirror on hand. I hate to die right now. I am glad I checked, but I absolutely do not have a stone mirror on me.
Great.
I also only have one sacred water, so if I get hit again, I'm still screwed.
Well, you good.
Oh, it's just spawning like right on me.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
Wow. This is really bad. This is bad news.
Really? 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 Oh! No! I can't even like run away. Oh. Get up! Get up!
Well,
That was the worst.
maybe that was supposed to happen.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Please let this be one of those things where you're supposed to lose the boss fight. Please let this be one of those
Here
things.
comes the game over screen. There it is.
Damn it.
There's like no time to react at all. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can checkpoint me, that'd be cool. But you're not going to. I'm going to reload my game from wherever it was I last saved. I think it was like before I went down into the basement.
That creepypasta website, it runs like shit.
Yeah.
Like it takes forever to scroll through anything.
Why?
You have to go all the way back from there.
I am very far away from where I just was.
Jesus.
So there's no save points between there and where I'm at now.
Great.
Yeah. I don't think this is the right way, actually.
Can we just at least get through this chapter? At least.
I'd like to, but then they throw that garbage at me.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the world. I'm asking the universe to allow us.
No, the bad thing is I actually don't know where I need to go right now because this was so far back that I don't remember what direction I had to go after that. Go the other direction. This was like super. This is like 30 minutes ago.
Oh my god, are you f***ing serious?
Yes, I'm very serious.
Let's just get to this chapter. Just this chapter.
I hope I'm going the right way right now. I don't know.
I hope so too.
Honestly, don't know if I am or not. I'm going the right way because I'm doing this right now.
Because there are ghosts.
Yeah. I don't understand why there's no save points.
Just to piss you off and make that fight scarier, I guess.
It's not scary though, it's just really annoying because there's nothing I could do. It's like, hey,
Well,
I'm going to spawn.
these games led me to learn anything about what Japanese people consider scary. Being annoying is apparently terrifying because all these games are super annoying. And they're supposed to be scary, so I can only assume, ipso facto, Japanese people think annoying things are scary.
Yes. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if there was just a save point outside the boss room or something. But no, it's like, hey, you died. You gotta go redo like the last 30 minutes of your stuff.
Jeff the Killer, that's what it was called. That dude burned by acid thing. That was what it was. Jeff the Killer.
I guess the good thing is I don't have to reread everything because I've already read it once. This is when I was talking about the whole Sudoku puzzle thing. It wouldn't be so bad except that I'm like, I have like 3 fights to do again because there's like no save points between any of them. Go down here. Fight that stupid girl, that was really easy. But no, it was terrible because like the room was terrible. After I got out of that like corner, it was fine now. Not going insane. God.
Oh my god, she's like right in there.
Yeah, because she didn't attack me. She just kept walking towards me. Wow, I do like no damage. save point right now.
Gotta bite your lower lip. Smile into the void. I think this. There's gotta be a save point hidden or something
No,
along the
because
way,
they show up
right?
on your map. So. This is the part where I was like, oh hey, I got the blast or the zero lens. That's the one I wanted. I didn't create anything all game. So I had like a billion pistols. Let's see. Yeah, there are 0 save points in this area. Let me check the map for upstairs real quick. Maybe. That doesn't help me. That doesn't take me to where I was. Oh, no, it's going downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs yet, because if there's a save point like right up here, I'd rather do that first. The worst part for me is just the next fight here. It's not that hard, but it's annoying enough that if I lose health there, I know I'm still screwed at the boss. Yeah, there's the closest save point is the one I saved at when I first started. So I'd have to run all the way back there if I want to resave.
God.
I'm sure this is like the boss of the chapter too, so after I beat it, it'll be done. See what they give me as far as a tip goes. Are you serious?
What?
There was a stun mirror in that room right before the boss fight.
Yikes.
So I could have maybe not died. I don't know. Okay, well, I can now say for certainty, because I saw it in the guide, that this is the last chapter that I use her, so... that means when I get to that fight, I should definitely be using whatever my strongest film is, which means type 60, because I have nothing better than that. Apparently I could have some type 97, but I don't, so I didn't find it. So that's cool. Make sure I'm equipped with the right
Oh, forgot about that. Yeah.
The fact that there's no save points at all just really irks me. So maybe I would have been happy with Fatal Frame 5's checkpoint system because maybe there would have been a checkpoint after the boss or after the ghost fights or something. That sure would be nice. I wonder if this elevator works. If this elevator works, I can maybe shortcut back. Nope. So much for that idea.
Especially creepy. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Could have killed her there, but I didn't, so now you don't know where she's at.
God.
I thought she was going to die with that attack, so... So I didn't, like, follow up, and then I realized it too late. Where's the other item in this room? 'Cause I don't want to die. Oh. No, that's not it. That's the book. Try to skip.
Skip.
That's why I didn't do it last time. So I'm not going to get it this time either, because it's not going to let me go back. So that's annoying. I'm still going to go in without a stone here.
You didn't find it?
No, because when I grabbed that book, it automatically threw me into this area.
Oh.
I didn't remember that it did that, so...
Okay, David, think positive. It's go time. You can do this.
That'll be good.
I have faith in you.
I'm going to switch my film right now. Either.
Bonsai! Bonsai! Isn't that what they do before their kid goes to like take the entrance exams or whatever?
I don't know.
Bonsai!
Well, All that now is I really don't want to do that 15 minutes of.
Okay,
stuff
well,
again.
meditate on that concept while you're doing this fight. Meditate on the concept of doing this all over again. You can do this.
It's not gonna help me. It's just
I
gonna
have
make
faith
me
in you. What's your game plan before we start? What's your game plan?
The only thing I can do is put my camera up and hope that she doesn't dive bomb me the second I'm lifting my camera.
So there's no strategy?
No.
I guess Ghost can go through anything. So that's...
No, I lifted the camera!
Alright.
Off to a terrible start because I haven't even started this fight. And I've already wasted one of my 16 strong bullets.
Alright, you do it.
If she doesn't if she stays
Focus.
I don't know. Like it's just spawn right on top of me. Let's do that. Wait, really?
Hey, guess what? Look what happens when we focus. You did it! I knew you could do it, David.
I was not expecting like the 2 kill.
I knew you could do it, David.
Because it totally was like, once you run out of Type 90 film, switch to Type 61. It's like, well, I just used 2 Type 60s and it killed him, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, you did it.
Doll.
そうだそうだったんだミヤやっと思い出したその子の名前は咲夜の
Oh, Mia was actually the...
咲夜
Mia was the girl. Sakuya was the doll.
Hmm.
I was always thinking Sakuya was the other girl the whole time. It wasn't.
今日から美咲やっぱり嫌にしましょううんこの子はあなた大切にしてね
Actually, I don't know. Maybe Sakuya is the girl. That's a creepily lifelike doll.
Maybe there's a soul of a girl in the doll, and when you go to sleep, the doll stabs you to death. She's seen better days.
Those are some terrible looking hair right now. It's like super polygon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like,
あなた
that's what I meant. It's like her hair is all fucked up. It's like that weird bedhead, but if bedhead turned your hair into popsicles.
私がいれば
We're playing horse right now. We have crying Japanese girls. But no, these characters do not seem the least bit scared about anything going on.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the weird thing about this game is that even, especially the guy, he just like walks around like, what? What? Are you gonna punch the ghost?
Well, I could maybe understand a little bit more with the guy, but the girls they're like teenage girls. They should be a little scared about.
Fuck, I'd be scared, dude. If ghosts were chasing me?
But you're not a detective.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Detective Jojima's got like balls the size of a semi-truck,
Yeah.
so... We did it!
We did it.
Okay. It's 10:19.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, it's 10:19.
Yes, it is. What's the game plan?
I don't know, man. Guess this chapter wasn't that long. Oh my god. Oh my god. You think you can get this done by 11?
No.
This next chapter?
No.
Then let's just cut it here.
Okay.
Let's cut it here and call it good. What are we on chapter 9?
Yes.
10, 11, 12. Three chapters.
9, 10, 11, 12.
9, 10, 11,
We
12.
haven't finished 9. 9 was the goal tonight. I didn't make it.
But we're streaming on Saturday.
No, we're not. Well, we are, but maybe not till later, which is the problem.
No. If I get home around 5.
You're-
What time did you say that trick or treating ends?
7.
7? Well, okay, what I'm saying is, do you work on Sunday morning?
No.
You work later in the day on Sunday.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that we'll just go super late on Saturday and beat the game.
Okay.
Since it's Halloween anyways.
True.
Halloween marathon,
Gotta go.
Fatal Frame.
Gotta go all
So I'll try to get home around 6.
or 7.
I'll try to get home around 6. I'll leave a little early. I'm not going to stay till...
Well, you said you're going to 2 different places.
Yeah, but I'll be like at my parents' house for like half an hour and hang out, and then I'll go to Terry's house for like half an hour and hang out to an hour. And
It's hard for me to conceptualize like going someplace for just a half hour. I'm not.
yeah, it's because you don't
I don't do that.
hang out.
I do hang out, but when I hang out, it's for like the entire day. As you can see with like when Ryan comes over.
Yeah,
At like 3 o'clock and stays until 3 in the morning.
yeah, that's bizarre
Yeah.
to me.
That's normal for me.
I'm just well, that's not really hanging out. That's like
Spending the day together.
that's like spending the day together.
Or
To
like,
me, that's just to me
Yeah.
personally.
Well, I mean, like we haven't done this since you moved in, but like when I go to like my friend Nick's house, which is also Ryan's friend, like for whatever reason Nick has weird hours, and we don't usually even like start hanging out till like somewhere between 10 at night and midnight. But then
Right.
we stay at his house until like 5 in the morning. So I mean, that's another like long thing, and that's like a group of people. So that's not spending the day together. I don't
Yeah.
know. For me, hangout sessions are just long sessions. I guess I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm really busy person, and everybody that I know
It's a busy person.
is super busy, so we don't really
I guess I'm someone
do
that-
the whole day thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm not someone that's really busy. If I'm not at work, I'm pretty much free. That's
Yeah,
how
everybody I know has like 10, 12 side projects outside of their job,
Nope.
including me.
I just go to work, and then when I'm not at work, I am doing whatever I feel like.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
It's very nice. I
But
think
I
you'd
think
get
I would get
bored.
I think I would get frustrated with that
Yeah, I wouldn't.
pretty quickly. We're just two different people.
Yeah.
It's all good. Different strokes for different folks. But I think we should see us Saturday. We'll just do a marathon stream and beat this Fatal Frame game,
Okay.
and then we'll be set up for.
Good one.
I feel like once we get like near the end of a game, we get like this momentum going. Where it's like, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there.
As long as we don't get hung up somewhere along the way, and this
Bullshit.
4-hour marathon becomes like, or 4-chapter marathon.
Oh, it's
becomes
gonna
like-
go till like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
or longer.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the stream.
All right, guys. We will be back next Saturday for Halloween to finish this game.
Yeah, around 6 Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. at the latest,
At the earliest.
or the earliest. That's confusing.
It's true. It's because
Yeah.
you said you'd probably be home at like 6:30. So.
Yeah. So, look forward to that. I'm sure hopefully Cask will be there to post horrible things.
To make our chat actually have activity.
Well-
Besides the guy that posted something and then bailed on us.
Yeah, the creepypasta thing. Melandrea. I put that in the highlights.
All right, it'll be there. Anyways, Jordan's going to bed. I might stream some Corpse Party in a bit, but I haven't decided yet. So
Yeah.
if that's what you guys want to watch, I might be back.
You guys are terrible. Corpse Party. Alright. Oh my god. That was good though. Got some stuff out of the way.
It's so good that we haven't turned the stream off yet.
Yeah.
I can't do that from over here.
That's okay. You can edit all this out.
No, I can't because I'm lazy.
Oh, okay.
So
That'll go in the highlights then.
that'll go on
That's okay. You can edit all this out. That'll go in the highlights.
Yeah. Later, guys. I'll be back in a bit, maybe.